Because a court rules expecting mothers using medical marijuana can't be charged with child neglect. I think this is great news, you guys.
That is fantastic.
A recent ruling from the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals says pregnant women using marijuana with a medical marijuana card cannot be prosecuted for child neglect. The court says women with a medical card or with medical care are using the drug illegally. Therefore, they cannot be charged. Attorney Ed Blow told KOCO5 that the court can't charge an expecting mother using medical marijuana with child neglect because the drug is prescribed, he says. In a quote, marijuana is in the state of Oklahoma by statute is considered medicine, just like any other medicine a doctor would prescribe, Blue said. The ruling comes after a felony case in Kay County where a pregnant woman using marijuana was charged with neglect. The judge, however, dismissed the case for a lack of evidence, and the case was then appealed to the highest criminal court in the state, which made it clear in the ruling that it is not illegal because the marijuana was used as a medicine. In a quote, the Court of Criminal Appeals was very specific in that this applies to medical marijuana only as a prescribed drug, Blau said. And it does not apply to methamphetamine. It does not apply to cocaine. Just for anyone, I guess, that is confused about that. Interesting. Those in the court and child advocates say they don't recommend pregnant women to use marijuana, and in a quote says, with this, you have the compound issue of taking THC into your system and the different byproducts of smoking marijuana that would lead to issues with a fetus. Joe Dorman, CEO of the Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy, said that. And each judge who wrote in the opinion now asked the legislature to take a look at the law and make changes. And in a quote, if the legislator went back and changed the law, it would simply add marijuana with or without a marijuana card to those drugs for which an expecting mother could be prosecuted for child neglect if she were found to have it in her system, Blue said. And in the meantime, Blue said he expects those convicted for child neglect while using marijuana with a medical card to ask the court to throw out their cases.
I love this.
That is great.
Because you know who they test?
Oklahoma.
You know which mothers they test? Typically mothers that are on state-sponsored health care, which make those black and brown mothers much more than any others. And this is tearing families apart and taking children away from good mothers. And
exactly.
I had a wonderful pregnancy. I'm very lucky to have had that. But, God, if I was sick, it would have been nice to have been able to use something natural to make myself feel better. And I think, I quit dabbing while I was pregnant just because, butane is butane. But I think I had to look outside of the U.S. for studies, kind of like Yarrow pointed to. Israel has amazing studies. Canada actually had great studies. And you know what the effects of cannabis use by and large on children were? Increased brain activity. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Higher birth weight, maybe a little more owie.
Shout out to Oklahoma.
Yeah, this is a huge win for pop parents everywhere, and I love hearing good news to end the day off on, man.
On a Tuesday, bro.
Covering this one, Jason.
Yeah, talk about it Tuesday, man. Bro.
We're on time on talking about it Tuesday.
We all need to calm down the rhetoric just a little bit, and this is the perfect way to do that.
Is Yarrow still here? Yarrow's gone. He's disappeared. Okay. All right. I was really hoping to hear what he had to say if he could have stuck around for this.
Yeah, I'm on a box on the edge of the screen right now.
Don't worry. He's bringing you back. He's bringing you back, bro, like a Mac attack.
Right back like cook crack.
Shout out to Adam. Technology is making his life much harder today, but he is chugging right along.
Yeah, give him a second. Give him a second. Give him a second.
Shout out to the parents out there and y'all here. If y'all are in Oklahoma, make sure y'all get y'all medical card, and you will be protected a little bit more than if you don't have it.
100%. I mean, that's part of why this legalization issue is such that it is, because it's an attack on families. It's tearing people apart and removing children from good parenting households over a plant. It's just, it's sad to me. So, Rico, we got to agree to end the show today. I love that.